welcome to yet another installment of Death Valley. This is a actual play for the new upcoming system called Death Valley, brought to you by Critical Kit. And this is the third and final session of our 3-session mini campaign mini-series that's showcasing all of the various mechanics, ways you can build a character, play a character, specifically undead. So if you have not seen either part 1 or part 2, you can go ahead and check those out on our social media. You can find clips online, and we hope that you stick around for the final thrilling conclusion of this journey. Join with me here today. I am Rowan, your GM, or your Law Master, technically, for this adventure. If you would like to introduce yourself, Aaron. Who are you?
Hello. Sorry, I was waiting for more after you said who are you. My name is Aaron Just Brian, aka Gedwin, on a lot of my socials. Hi, I wrote a lot of the words for this game.
Most of them.
The vast majority of them. And I am super excited about it. It's been playing out really well so far. Rowan's been doing a fantastic job. Alex is clearly the best role player out of all of us.
Yes, 100%.
And Tim is the prettiest person here, so, you know. Mike, you and I will forever live in squalor. It's okay. We'll be there together, buddy. That's all I got. Am I supposed to say more?
No, you're good. As the best role player here, Alex, would you go next?
Well, I appreciate the compliments, though. You all are doing so cool. I'm so blessed to be part of this project. So my name's Alex Biedenbach. I am playing Sally Sawbones, a local Dr. Barber zombie who is really interested in how many pieces it takes to make a new consciousness. If you like what I'm doing with the character, or you like my energy, you can follow me at Gay Ishmael on TikTok, and you'll be able to see my cat, so it's a win.
The prettiest person here, Tim, can you please introduce yourself next? Who are you?
I'm Tim Roberts. I don't think I'm the prettiest person. I just think that Aaron's glasses are really dark. He doesn't see everything. My name's Tim Roberts. I am a ttrpg creator. I'm also a publisher who looks for some of the most unique voices in the industry and tries to bring them to the rest of the world. And you can just find me as Critical Kit everywhere, because I'm just married to my business and my wonderful wife, of course.
And then Mike, as the other guy, wouldn't you introduce yourself? I'm kidding.
Damn.
Mike is a very important member of this cast.
Guy.
Can you please introduce yourself next?
I'm just Mike, the other guy.
Sorry.
I'm actually guy number 3. Do you want to see the credits?
Guy with mustache.
Mike, you do things, and you're going to be featured on stuff.
What are you up to?
Tell them, or I will.
I'm playing some guitar and making some music. Hopefully, I'm trying to make a little song here for Death Valley soon. That will hopefully be, with it. But that's all I've got working up with that. Besides that,
thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I have to appease my bird really quick. So I'm going to do the rest of this intro with him. If you would like to learn more about Death Valley or how you can support this project, you can head over by following the QR code. You can head out to our socials. There will be links. You can join us on the Backer Kit, where a lot of fun things are in store. There's lots of levels that we have yet to unlock, and we need your help. So feel free to share this. You could also go to Critical Kit's website to find even more information. Yeah. And
bird appeasement.
Bird appeasement. I saw one of the backer goals is a special story about Boogie. We simply must hit that, because I simply must know what Boogie is up to.
Absolutely.
It is, and it's a solo mode as well, so it's an adventure you can play all by yourself.
Oh, how cool!
Boogie's Friday Night Lights.
I also saw that there was nightmares on the pledge level, and I simply need Vincenzo to try to make sense of whatever the fuck I created for you guys.
Exactly. I was going to say we should
You
acknowledge
have to
who
bring
created
Floss to life.
who created the nightmares. Our very
Don't
own
let
Rowan.
Floss die.
Yeah.
Let Floss live.
Floss really truly does live on in all of our hearts as the heartworms that infects all of the undead.
Yeah. I don't have heartworms. I am a skeleton.
I definitely have heartworms.
Yes.
They're all the rage.
They're all the rage.
Boogie
Yes.
also.
As a doctor, Sally would know that they're,
They're very common. You would be surprised.
Okay, let's get started. We're getting too silly already. All right. So, quick recap. Last session, the posse made a few last stops before hitting the old dusty trail. Their goal, investigate an abandoned mine near the Shady Rock, and then locate and secure a Reaper prototype before the Arcadian crew can get their cold dead hands on it. Terry went back to his place to see if he could fashion himself a weapon before heading out. With mixed success, he cobbled together most of a gun, intending to finish it on the way. Everyone else made a stop over the local stables to pick up rides from a rather exhausted stable keep. Willing to accept a silver bullet, the stable keep became annoyed when the offer was no longer on the table due to some infighting. However, Sally, ever the saleswoman, persuaded the stable keeper with one of her potions to heal some rot. To everyone's surprise, it worked, and they struck a deal. Just that he accepted the deal, not that it didn't work. You're a doctor. Yeah. The posse grabbed their nightmares and one regular horse named Debbie, and set out while the moon was still high in the sky. While on the road, the group made chit-chat and came to a bump in the road while they saw a group of mortal bandits asleep at their camp. Trying to be stealthy but failing miserably, the group alerted the mortal on watch, who was promptly disposed of. As the rest of the mortals were waking up from gunshots and what sounded like a small stampede, the posse resorted to Plan C, given to their monstrous side, and take out the mortals as quickly as they could. After a small bloodbath, the posse raided what was left of the mortal bodies and their belongings, and got back on the road. During a quick downtime session, Sally conducted an experiment, Terry and Roberts had a heart-to-heart, and Boogie looked inward to get some peace and quiet. Last we left the group, they were approaching the desert Shady Rock, only to spot what was clearly Thanatos Guild members running around looking for something. As you are approaching, you are noticing 3 guild members who look to be searching. One is like crouching down and fiddling with something on the ground. They haven't noticed you yet. So how would the group like to approach the situation?
If Robert sees him, he's putting his hand up to full company stop. And he's gonna look to everybody else and go, "We can't bring the mounts past this point. We don't know how many of them there are. They will kill us. They outnumber us. Need to be quiet. A lot more quiet." And he's gonna tie up his grizzly behind a rock, and help everybody else secure the mounts. If that's
just gonna secure Debbie well away from the rest of the mounts.
Debbie must be protected.
Yeah. Nowhere near your mount.
I'm giving Floss just little kisses and little pets. It served me so well. It's leaving behind some residue, but Floss don't mind none. And I'm also just gonna take as much meat and other as I possibly can. Just what I can carry on my person.
Do we see the entrance to the mine?
You don't quite see it yet. But As you are you trying to approach? Are you trying to stealth? Are you just keeping an eye out? What are you doing right now?
I would be trying to keep everybody low and slow as much as possible.
Okay. So as you all are trying to quote unquote keep low and slow, you are noticing more and more that another Thanatos member goes down and crouches next to the one who was already kind of fiddling with something, and you notice that both of them, Terry, you can kind of see based on what they're doing with your eagle eye that they're lining up and setting up explosives. You also hear another one kind of come and approach, talking to them something about making sure to wait for the others as they help get together this bundle of dynamite and get it set up. They're starting to kind of like weave wire and starting to try to like lead it away from where might be the entrance, but you're not quite sure. They're setting up next to somewhere that looks discreet, but you're not 100% unless you get close enough.
I pull Robert's kind of on its back of the shoulder. I'm like, Robert's there. You got enough to blow up an entire town in here.
Shit.
Dynamite out the roof.
Well, we can't be too aggressive here. They will just fucking end us. They're probably carrying at least enough silver to take out a few of us.
I thought you were braver than this, Rattlesnake.
Sally, have you fought
Get him!
any Thanatos members?
You're the one that took me on this quest. I thought you could handle anything. Seems like
I
you took
can.
me on a death mission.
I am able to handle anything, and we're handling it the right way.
Okay, all right.
Smart.
Oh.
You appreciate
Okay.
smart?
I appreciate quick.
That ain't what this is.
Okay.
So are we stealthily approaching? Are we trying our best to be silent? Are we announcing ourselves and just getting it over with? What would the group like to do? Because you have to get inside.
I
Roberts.
don't think we want to openly alert ourselves.
Yeah, Robert does not want to alert them. Him having fought a bunch of Thanatos Guild members before, it is not worth the risk to do open combat. If we had like maybe 5 other people, maybe, but we're not sure about their numbers.
How many can we see?
There's 3 of them.
But they talked about others in the tunnel, so we don't know the numbers they have.
And where are they rigging all this dynamite? Just round the...
They're getting it, so they're placing it nearby sort of a rocky indent. They're doing their best to kind of spread it out and hooking up wires where they do have it to a like detonation device that they can control. So you can assume that there might be an entrance nearby where they're trying to put it. And as you sort of like shift off a little bit to the side, Boogie, you see the light hitting just right. The indent looks to go much, much deeper. Do you think this might be the entrance?
I'm kind of wondering, all right, if they're playing with dynamite, what's if if they mess up with that dynamite now and that dynamite goes off, who's getting hurt?
Oops.
I mean, I'm just saying, I got these eyes. If I can just hit that dynamite.
I second that.
So mechanically, the eyes don't actually burn things. That was a thing that we just did for fun
Okay.
I think
Hang
you
on.
do have
Well,
something
that-
fire related though.
Oh, I can burn shit. I'm a hellhound.
Yeah.
It's just whether I can. It's just whether I can specifically burn dynamite that's some distance away. That's going to be the crux of this matter. So, let me just meditate on this for a minute, and I'll come back to you. Okay. Plan B.
So plan A is sneaking, do we think?
Currently,
Alright.
unless we know more about what's happening, I don't feel comfortable getting into the thick of it just yet.
Alright, I am... Go ahead, Alex.
I would like to point out that I am rather big and a little bit gelatinous and have nothing in sneak and am carrying a lot of bits and bobs, so I don't know how you think you're going to get me through as a sneaky little group. You want to carry me?
No,
Yeah, I
I
didn't
want
think
you
so.
to be quiet.
Well, people in hell want ice water.
And at that point, I'm gonna try and press us forward.
I am going to need everybody to roll sneak, any of the group collectively, to get at least 3 successes.
Oh, no sneak.
Oh boy.
Just above average sneakiness, I think.
1.
I got 2. That's hey, you and me, baby. You and me.
Okay.
Alex, those are D4s.
What am I supposed to be rolling?
2.
D6.
Sixes.
Sorry.
God damn.
Okay, so when it counts, everybody can do it together.
5. Woo. We made up for the carrying all the big bony bits.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier to sneak when you're not on horrible abominations, right?
Yeah.
I miss mine.
So you call Debbie a horrible abomination.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Beautifully.
It's always the ones you least expect.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so with much more than 3 successes, as you all begin to approach, you're using the landscape to your advantage. You're keeping low to the ground. You're trying to blend in the best that you can. You can see that the Thanatos Guild members have maybe possibly completed what they set out to do with hooking up the dynamite before one of them is like, ah, shit, I forgot a part in the cart. You see them turn, and in their trajectory, you see a cart filled with crates, which you can assume are like extra supplies. And he knocks the one that is nearby him and says, "Help me lift this thing." Both of them go off. You look to the other direction. Another Thanatos member is keeping watch, kind of keeping a lookout. He seems a little bit rattled, and this is your chance to get in there while you still can.
Well, I'm a dash for it.
I follow behind Roberts.
Right. Excellent. You all make your way inside. It appears you have not been noticed. This is the smoothest instance of sneaking you've probably ever snuck.
The snookiest.
The snookiest, sneakiest snook.
Inside the mine shaft, it is quite dark the further in away from the entrance that you go. You're able to kind of shimmy yourselves inside. It's a lot easier to make out where the entrance possibly is once you approach and get closer. And it does help that the Thanatos members do have some wire running through. You try your best to step over other dynamite bundles that have been set out near the entrance. So you are all now inside. And for the sake of brevity, and to add a little bit more tension, because this place could blow up at any moment, I am going to put a timer on my phone for 20 minutes.
Oh.
Shit.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
What I need all of you to do is I need everybody to roll drift for me.
Oh,
The
okay.
group collectively needs 8 successes to get where you think you need to go. However, if you don't get it right away, not a big deal, something else will happen. So,
Shit.
I need everybody to haul ass.
Okay. Oh,
Hey.
damn. All right, everybody's fucking
Interesting.
on their aim game today.
Okay.
Oh no, just a
So-
second. Let's not
Rolling
speak
yours.
too soon.
4. Okay.
All right, we got
No
4.
worries. All right. So you're
What you
halfway there. You
call?
got 4 successes.
Okay.
All right. So you are trying your best to traverse. You're trusting your guts for those of you who still have guts. For the
I
rest of you, it's
trust in my
intuition.
bones.
As you're going through this winding path, you're making rights, you're deciding to go left, you're keeping on the best that you can, not quite sure if you're making it the way that you need to. There are different offshoots of tunnels that have been caved in. There are other side rooms that you are passing, but something is telling you have to keep going in further. You make it a little bit further in, and you decide to go left this time instead of right. To which brings you to a big open doorway. And as you look inside, it's still dark, but this room that you are finding is lit. Not completely, but enough to be able to see fairly well. This is a very large, lavish space filled with various poker, blackjacks, craps, and roulette tables. There's a full bar off to the side, and what looks to be a stage, kitty corner to it. The stage is very well crafted. It has long, lush plush red curtains kind of covering and closed in front of it. And it appears that this room has been ransacked, turned over. There are tables that are pushed over, chairs that are pushed over. There are poker chips kind of strewn throughout. It seems like a mess, like a group of people either like all at once quickly got up and left, or somebody was rummaging around in here. It appears to be empty, save for the furniture and things that are inside. If you would like to search this room, I will ask for eagle eye checks.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yes.
I am so bad.
While they're searching the room,
I'm
can
gonna
I
roll.
cut the fucking wire?
So you go and while you're looking around, it appears like there's not quite wire in this part just yet. It seems as if like this part hasn't been set up for detonation just quite. So is that everybody's eagle eye, or does everybody
It's
who
me and
rolled?
mine.
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet. Just a second. I'm just
Yeah,
I didn't
deciding
go
whether
for
I
it.
decide whether I'll be
Not bad.
looking now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll give it a go.
Oof.
God.
All right.
Hey.
So there's a lot of stuff that is here. However, the more that you look at it, the more you weigh your options if you want to take it or not. There are things that you could find that might possibly be useful. There's still liquor around, maybe like a poker chip or two you could use, really fancy shot glasses and things like that. There might be other things that are around. You're not sure if you want to give it another look or not. You decide against it. Are you guys... Are you staying in this room? Are you... What would you like to do next?
Robert's, while we're in here, is gonna look to Terry, and he's gonna go and he's gonna say, I don't know if we have enough time to comb this place over the way that we probably should. If you see anything that you can take apart that's useful, don't be afraid to. You're good with your hands.
Unless we get stuck in a fucking cave in.
Yeah, unless there's so much junk I
I'm
can't.
talking about
find
if
anything.
there's dynamite that he can defuse.
There's tons of it. God damn.
They're planning laying around I can just randomly grab right now.
Things that you can really grab. There does not appear to be dynamite here just yet. There are like bottles of whiskey, gin. There's some moonshine. You were the only one who didn't roll any woes. So there's also like cigars and cigarettes. You do find a couple. Oh my gosh! Hello. You do find like stray bullets around. So there's some more bullets. I'm gonna say you find like 3 extra bullets for the weapon you're currently using.
That'll help.
There's also like coins, like money, kind of scattered around as well.
I'm gonna
But
take
I
some
would
of
have
that
needed
alcohol.
a success to find even more money. You go and you check behind the closed curtain. It's the only thing that's not like within sight. You know, behind the bar there was a bunch of stuff. There was like some ripped up carpet. Nothing under the bar except for like more glasses and things like that. A place where ice was kept. So the only other place that's like somewhat hidden is either like under poker tables or like behind the curtain. And so just to make extra sure, you go and you check behind the curtain. And as you go to pull back the curtain, really quickly, I am going to need from you, I'm going to need quick draw or sneak. I need you to be fast.
Quick draw.
That would be quick draw.
Yep. I'll take it.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. So as you go to pull back the curtain, a figure lunges out at you and you're able to grab them by the wrists. You see a very shaken, afraid Thanatos Guild member that you now have. And as you look up, you see in one of his hands what you specifically, Terry, recognize to be a hand bomb with the pin pulled.
God damn it.
What would you like to do?
Ah, God, okay. I mean, I don't want to shoot him, do I?
You are currently making sure, because you reacted fast enough, that he cannot throw this hand bomb. So he's kind of like at your whips, but he is afraid and he's like trying to break free.
Is he grabbing the hand bomb as well?
I'm gonna leave that. So the Thanatos Guild member has the hand bomb. Terry, I would say, how would Terry grab? Would you grab by the wrist? Would you?
I'd grab him
Terry's
by his
instinct?
wrist and like his chest. So I'd be holding him like, right in front of me. I'd have a good grip on both his wrist and his chest. I'd say.
Okay. What do you do?
I immediately launch the grenade forward with the hand that's on his wrist and launch him along with it.
So you like toss him back.
I toss him away from me where he was coming from, not towards the green.
Please roll me either scuffle or brawn.
Oh boy,
Roll
oh boy, they're
Roll
both
an advance.
zeros.
Oh boy.
again.
Oh,
Wait,
do you want,
wait,
do you want to
I
use the
can
resolve?
re-roll this. Yes, I will definitely take a point of resolve for this. I'm re-rolling both of those. None of those were.
Oh, thank God!
That's so funny being polar opposites. You go and you push this person away from you. It was just enough force to make them stumble back a few more steps as they are launched backwards. You rush, throw the curtains closed, because that's just, you open them, you're closing them again. That's the best thing you could think of in the moment. And you run back to the group. What do you say as you run back really quick?
Immediately, like,
You peaked completely.
Me?
No, Mike peaked completely.
alright. I yell to everybody to take cover.
Everybody takes cover as a loud, fiery explosion bursts from the curtains. Terry, you are just far enough away, being able to push this person, and whoever has ears left, your ears are ringing. There is dust. The curtains, the material that they're made out of, are very flammable, and they start to go up in flames. What would the group like to do? Because
as this is
now
happening,
attention is starting to be drawn from a very loud explosion. You hear kind of moaning and gurgling coming from behind the curtain.
wow,
There
the
was
fact that we lived through
screams that are following.
So at that point, Roberts clanks his skeletal hand on the bar top and pushes himself up, and he's like, "God damn it, no more stealth shit! Fucking run and find the lantern!" You're peeking. I can't hear you.
What did I fucking say? Damn it!
I had it as he pulled the pin. I'm sorry.
No,
It's not
at
your
that point,
fault.
I'm running. Like I said what we were doing. We need to find it now. So this is a Scooby-Doo episode at this point.
We are booking it. Can I get everybody to roll drift for me again?
God damn!
3 more.
One of these.
That's 4. Okay.
I mean, that's 8 though now, isn't it?
That is 8 now, yes. So you book it. There is nothing left that you even want to try to find. Like, you are ducking in and out of hallways. You run through different rooms. You peek your head in very close. Some of the doors are locked. You just simply don't have time. You start hearing shouts and things that people are saying you're not being able to quite make out because it is so far away, but it sounds like it's getting closer and closer. As you go and you approach a closed door, you see a placard that is beside it that says Relics and Magic Munitions Room. And if a magical artifact was going to be anywhere in this fucking
yeah, I
hellhole,
kicked the
it's
door open.
probably this. All right, I am going to need.
Can I help?
What was that?
Can I help?
You can kick the door open, because Rattlesnake Robert's bony foot is just gonna go.
I'm gonna need a brawn check, Sally.
No problem.
Excellent.
There we go.
Is that enough, or can I push it?
That's a success.
That is a success. I
Unless
would say
Rowan states you need more successes, that's always enough.
Roger.
All right. So Sally, you burst the door through. How do you break it down?
Kick it.
You kick it. Okay. Robert tries and attempts, but
Damn it.
before you even
So mad at
elbow.
him.
before he even attempts, you're like, nah, hon, I got this. And then
It's enough of you.
all right. The door is broken in. This room is very dimly lit, but you see rows upon rows of aisles of large storage shelving. There are boxes that are turned over, some are opened, some are knocked over, some are still closed, but there are crates and crates and bins on each of these aisles. As you go, you see on the sides of them that there are signs posted on each of the aisles that give you kind of a snapshot of like what's inside. So you see like aisles that are labeled. Oh, I wrote this down. Oh no, where is it? There are
Mhm.
aisles for spells and ritual ingredients, runic items, artifacts that are separated by like severity. Some of the boxes are empty as you're like going and trying to look through. Some of them are like look like the thing had been removed out of them. Some of them are still closed. Some of them are
Um,
nailed shut.
as this is happening, I'm covering the door, kind of not figuring it. Terry, Boogie, you know what it looks like, right?
Did we see a picture of it anywhere?
You have a description of it. Do you have a description?
No, but I
of-
can describe it to you.
God damn it! You went to the library. Find it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
brace
shit.
the door.
You're gonna
They
break
can
it.
go find it. I'll brace the door.
Guess we look
I'm
around
gonna
for some
I'm gonna stick
lanterns.
with I'm gonna stick with Sally in case somebody is trying to get through the door. I will
Okay.
help them.
Can I use my guiding star?
Remind me what that ability does, please.
Right, so the guiding star, it can guide me on the right path when faced with difficult decisions. So it's kind of like my thing of going inwards into myself. And
He's got a quest
trying to-
marker.
I'm trying to meditate
Like
on
Billboard?
what's that. So in the middle of all this chaos, I'm just going to go into my little my mind kennel. And I'm going to try like I'm going to try like I'm going to use my guiding star. I'm just going to see a single star just in the middle of my like wherever
In your
my
mind's
third
eye.
eye is. Yeah, and I'm going to see if, and once this spell is cast, you tell me what path you believe to be the wisest. So the current path I am actually looking for is where should I be looking? What direction should I be looking for this goddamn lamp that I only have a description of?
Excellent. And then Terry, unless you have something in your mind's eye, I'm gonna need an eagle eye from you.
So that will require you to spend a resolve at least.
Oh, I've got resolve for days. It's fine.
Okay, it's just that's how the spell works.
Oh yeah, I know. That's good. Yeah, just for the viewers at
I'll
home.
take some.
Okay. So we'll resolve Terry really quick first. So so Terry, you are searching through. You kind of like you go to an artifact aisle. You're not sure what even level classification this would be. Can you do me a solid? Can you roll me a d12?
Yeah, definitely.
11. Okay. So, Terry, you find, as you're searching through kind of the bins, you find an artifact that is a rose encased in a glass jar. The jar is tilted on its side, but the rose is perfectly maintained in the center. It looks crisp and fresh as if it was picked just this day and put it inside. The jar is very ornate. And it is made of glass and beautifully crafted, and it contains this single rose.
I've seen that movie.
That's not a lantern, though, but I pocket it, I guess, for now.
You pocket it? Okay. I am going to really quickly then put in the chat. This is what your rose does now.
Oh.
So now you have a rose that gives you buffs to empathy if you would like.
Yeah.
So to Boogie really quickly, I'm picturing this sort of moment being something like Inigo Montoya asking his father's sword to help him find the button
So
to open up the
Mhm.
tree. I'm picturing
with that.
Boogie closing his eyes, opening his mind's eye. A small spark starts to like shine and erupt from his head as his feet moves in that direction. Boogie is he's a tap dancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you ask?
Well, he has this book, so I don't know,
Yeah. It's the only kind of dance.
So I wish I had like a good like
Could I
metal
also
talent.
could I also just say, as this is happening as well, could I narratively actually be
Yes.
um so if I'm going to see kind of a light that's kind of guiding me, maybe could I actually be recounting the description in my head and building up an actual picture as clear as I can of this lantern, of what it might look like, and trying to use the light from my mental picture of it to like guide me?
Yes. So you are seeing this image manifest in your mind's eye. The light that shines from within you starts to glow various colors. It starts off as a very warm, orangish, sort of copper color. And the color itself begins to mold and form into what looks to be a hooded lantern. You also see a opening start to form in this copperish, metallic-y bright light as it pulls through, and from the center, it begins to alternate very slowly between green and blue and like a softer orange than the one that is surrounding it. It flickers sort of like candle flame.
I'm getting warmer. I'm getting
Yes.
warmer.
As you start to get warmer, the image begins to get more and more clear. It's not quite so fuzzy on the outsides of the outline as you begin to see details start to form more clearly. And you go take a quick left down an aisle. And as you are walking through, you are being guided. The sound of your footsteps kind of like leaving behind you as you become more and more in tune with this image, following this light that is guiding you, much like a lantern in the darkness, towards your target.
Symbolism.
Symbolism. You go and you slowly make a right as you peer into this big crate. You go to reach your hand inside. Can you please, for me,
Oh shit.
roll quick draw?
Yeah. I'm just shit at everything unless it involves doing magic. I'm such a
Or
wizard.
does it?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm not too bad at this. It's not my worst thing. Yeah.
Hold on. Do you want to spend resolve to reroll that? You'd get to reroll every dice. There we go.
One success. As you reach into this crate, you feel something cold meet your hand. As you wrap your fingers around it, before on top, you feel something very warm. Warm in the way that you are, and sharp. You yank your hand back really quickly. The crate comes with you as you pull back, and you are holding this ornate copper oil lantern. The metalwork is gorgeous, and there's celestial filigree kind of carved throughout it to provide ventilation. The glasswork itself is etched craftily to be faceted, and it reminds you of like a diamond ring. Inside is a very small, very faint flame that is flickering in between green and blue and orange. It is very, very cold holding it near you, and is something that doesn't quite feel cold very often. This is surprising to you because it's not a sensation you have had in a while. But what you are
sense spirit? Sorry, can I do my sense spirit?
Sure.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So at will, an elementalist can feel the spirits of the physical world around them, knowing what spirits of elements. So I've got elemental magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
As part of my thing. can feel the spirits of the physical world around them, knowing what spirits or elements are near them. If it's capable of communicating with them, they can be appeased. They may give information or help in some fashion. Okay. Yeah, if I could do that, and then this is probably the last thing I'll do here because I don't know what I'm going to do after this, and then I'll let everybody else take to the stage. I'd just like to do sense spirits and see if I can get anything, any sense of there being anything in this. Do I just burn?
The spirit itself is not elemental in nature. It is undead.
So I wouldn't get anything. I wouldn't know that though. I'm all about the dance and not the.
Essentially, you would reach out to it, and then you wouldn't feel anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. So I just it's just a flame to me, right? Okay.
And as you look into this light, you see fragmented behind the lantern. You lower it really quick, and a pair of blazing orange eyes are staring out from the other side behind this shelf. Roberts and Sally, you're hearing the door. You're hearing a lot of different voices. There's being some shuffling. There's still like some yelling back and forth. It doesn't appear to be that. It doesn't appear to be like they know you're here just yet, but they are aware of something else is in here in the system with everybody. You see, or you don't see, unless if you want to, you can kind of like peek out and make out. No? You hear a lot of footsteps, like barreling one direction, barreling another. You hear what sounds like a lot of like muffled shifting around until you hear very faintly behind the wooden door that you had kicked in that you're trying to prop back up, and says, "Hey, what the hell's wrong with this door?"
You want to give me any tips on fighting fucking Thanatos whatevers that you didn't want to fight in the beginning when they were all alone and didn't know we were here? Now's the time!
Well, they're mortal, so stabbing them in the neck's usually pretty good.
Can do that.
And I'm gonna train my gun on the door. I'm not giving Sally like any signals to open the door. If they do, I'm ready. If we were able to keep them from coming this way, even better. Because I don't want to fuck with them.
I'm not gonna open it. I'm just gonna have my knife in one hand, and I'm putting the whole body up against the door so that if they try to push it, I'm hopefully heavy enough that it'll be hard to push open. Oh, Death, won't you spare me over another year?
Terry, what are you doing right now?
Well, we haven't found the lantern.
So you're gonna look again?
No, you didn't find
yeah.
the lantern.
Do you want to roll me
Yeah, not that
really
I
quick
know.
another eagle eye check?
Definitely, yes.
This will be the last one. Two successes, excellent.
God damn.
I roll me one more d12.
Then what, babe?
Inside a silver talisman. You know that it is silver because you pick it up by the chain, and as you begin to like kind of work your way down near the talisman, you can already feel your skin begin to sort of like bubble and itch, like an allergic reaction. But if you continue to hold it by the chain, it appears to be okay so long as the actual talisman part does not touch you.
Okay.
As you go, you can either put it back, you can take it, whatever you would like. It's probably worth money. You see with your 2 successes of your eagle eye, you see it before you hear it. So you're able to see from the corner of your eye a shadow move into your periphery. And as you turn, you are met with the pistol of a tall skeletal figure. Behind him, an even taller zombie lumbering, and a revenant. The skeletal figure is the one that is holding the gun and says, "Now, don't do anything stupid, son. Let's talk."
Am I holding on to this like amulet thing?
What was that?
I'm gonna be holding on to this amulet thing, but not, part that's burning me.
Mm-hmm.
He has a gun just aimed at me, right?
Yes.
Alright, I suppose we can talk. Then I kind of like, so everybody hears or is looking hopefully by now.
Mm-hmm. So you say that loud enough to alert everybody?
Yeah, we'll let everybody at that.
Boogie, you hear Terry say, I guess we could talk. As your gaze does not leave these piercing red eyes. As crawling through the shelf, you see a hellhound whose fur is very burnt and cracked skin. It's sort of almost like lava flowing through rock. As this person, really wide-eyed and crazy, is kind of crawling through, laughing, starting to kind of laugh as it gets louder and louder, like a hyena crawling through, and just kind of looks down at your lamp and then back up at you.
Don't fight.
Do Sally and I hear as well?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say a bit busy right now.
I'm gonna look at Sally, and I'm gonna point at the door, and then I'm going to do my best to sneak and have my weapon to bear.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't say anything. I mouthed it.
Oh.
What did you mouth?
And are the Thanatos still kicking on the door that Sally's...
You Sally, behind you can feel one of them trying to turn the handle and noticing it's not working the way that it's supposed to, and kind of pulls it back towards them. You feel kind of yourself lean with the door.
That's my door. I'm holding on to it. That's my door.
Before you grab it and pinch it back into place on the door frame.
I'm not gonna try and make it obvious. I'm not gonna pull it back. I'm just gonna make it heavy. I'm trying to make it real heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm just gonna, you go. I got it.
And Roberts is gonna go to where Terry is as quietly as he can.
Give me some sneak.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
That's two.
I'm
you go
gonna
and
spend one resolve to roll the dice that aren't low.
Okay.
I can't let my boy Terry. Yes!
Okay.
Fucking eat a dick!
So you decide to take a different aisle and really stealthily try to come back around the opposite side. So you're sort of you and Terry would be flanking whatever this is. As you are moving past, you see Terry from between the shelves. In between,
may I make a statement real quick?
What's up?
While I'm approaching, I'm gonna load in the silver bullets.
Okay. You see Terry holding by a chain what looks to be a locket of some kind. It gleams silver and light. And you see a gun that you have not seen in a very long time pointed directly at him. And as you follow the gun down the barrel to the skeletal hand all the way up, as you go, you see a very familiar face. A face that you would recognize anywhere. As somebody that you have spent most, if not all, of your undeath searching for. At the other end of this gun is Silence Williams.
I'm gonna basically have the gun steadied. I am aimed, and then I'm gonna say,
William, we don't have time for this shit right now. The Thanatos is gonna get us both if we don't get out of here. Now I've got 3 lovely silver bullets with your name written on them. We get out of here, you can have them. We don't get out of here, I'm gonna make sure you get them. But you put that goddamn gun down.
You see kind of the crooked grin of Silence creep onto his face, as much as a skeleton can.
oh, we're always
have
grinning,
a
baby.
Grin. Yeah. But you can really tell when he opens his mouth that he is smiling and says, "Ah, Roberts, I thought those were your bones I heard rattle." He still has his gun trained on Terry, but he turns to the zombie that is near him, and the zombie comes around behind Terry to attempt to grapple Terry. Terry, what would you like to do in this instance?
In an aggressive fashion, or in a we're gonna
sit it here and we're gonna talk this out fashion. But
Okay.
nobody's leaving. He sends the Revenant on the other side of him to go. He turns and he says, "Go see what luck you found."
I'm not gonna let him just like grapple me though, so I'm gonna
So what are you going to do?
I'll push him off.
You'll push away, okay. I would say that's probably like contested brawn or scuffle.
Hopefully that thing is suffering. Oh boy.
If I see it gets any worse, I will straight up just unload. Wow.
Sometimes weak do work.
Wow.
Wow.
As this zombie comes over and attempts to kind of like hook his arms like underneath your arms, you're a lot more nimble. So you go to push away, kind of swinging the talisman at you or in your general direction, using it almost as like leverage. The zombie kind of takes a step back, and you two have sort of reached an impasse at this point. Kind of a secondary standoff to the current standoff that is happening. There's layers in this standoff now.
This standoff is like an onion. It has layers.
Yeah.
At that
Yes, I have
point,
a safe medallion.
at that point, I would say to William, "You here for the lantern?"
Lantern. Sounds like you know about my target. Why is that?
Tell you what, we get out of here, the two of us. I'll fight you fair and square for it. No muss, no fuss. We get to settle our differences, and the rest of the crew gets to walk away. Otherwise, I'll put 3 fucking holes in your skull that weren't there before, and you will drop.
Silence says, "Oh, all right now. There's no need to resort to violence. I'm sure we can talk about this like civilized people. Why don't we go gather the rest of your crew, as you put it? I think Lucky and Scully should be there in a second." And he starts to wave his gun at Terry. Terry, you get a quick shove in your shoulder forward, pushing you out of the aisle and back. Boogie, you have this grinning, manic hellhound looking at you. Fingers getting sort of itchy, looking like he might try to reach for that lantern. What are you doing in this moment?
I'm gonna place the lantern down behind me.
Okay. Like on the
And,
ground, on a shelf.
I mean, I'm in dog mode now. So I've seen another dog, so do you know what I mean? I really don't give a shit about this lantern. I'm just gonna put it down on the ground and forget it existed.
Okay.
This is a territorial thing.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
Are you
so
gonna
how
tap
are
dance
you,
at him
how are you-
menacingly?
How are you
gonna-
protecting your territory? Yeah, it's like the sharks and the jets.
I'm going into wild thing. I'm going straight into wild thing. I'm going feral.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna bare my teeth and just growl at this thing and try and intimidate it.
So mechanically, poker face is any kind of manipulation. So you would be rolling poker face and then getting whatever bonus from wild thing.
+3.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, but I've kind of as well at this point. I really hope no one walks in on me like this, but I'm now down on all fours. I've gone in full American werewolf in London mode now.
Werewolf in London. Oh,
I've lost the thing that made me a man has gone really now. I've gone full dog mode. Okay.
Okay.
damn!
so-
I know what that's like.
Get the
and
dog.
I'm
in
going
you.
for it. So I'm going to roll 7d6
Okay.
and try and intimidate this dog, you know. And I'm not on a leash. 2 6s.
All right. So, your attempt at intimidation works. Sort of thrown off initially by the fact that you just kind of willingly put the lamp down behind you because you are more focused on like making sure that this person knows that you're the fucking top dog.
Mhm.
And some real alpha shit there too.
Oh yeah, I'm such an alpha male. Did you not know that?
He's such a Chad.
I mean, I give off alpha male vibes all the time.
What a Sigma.
As you bare your teeth and snarl, taken aback, the hellhound that is in front of you kind of like backs in and gets caught in the shelving behind you too. Wasn't expecting to have, you know, any sort of like resistance, and is very taken aback, is not making any sort of moves. Can I get you to roll Eagle Eye for me really quick?
Yeah, that's fine. You know, you don't boogie with the Briggs.
I'm brigged up right now.
Oh my god. I'm cutting that out.
Honk.
Back.
I'll just take the 1-6.
Okay, you'll take the 1-6.
Briggs is rolling when it
You
matters.
you are real in tune with your more animal instincts. Sounds get sharper, images, you can see them more clearly, almost as if you have like heat vision. And smells start to become more pungent as you are snarling and baring your teeth and taking in scents through your mouth as a new smell slowly starts to waft in your direction, and you whip your head around and you see a revenant trying to creep down, hand on the handle of the lantern. What do you do?
I'm gonna give that motherfucker rabies.
So you're attacking?
I'm going in. I'm gonna go rip his hand off. I'm not. There's at this moment in time. There's no part of me that's thinking like a rational human being. I'm just thinking about my territory, and in that sense, I'm gonna go. Anybody that's coming anywhere near me with their hand, don't pet Boogie Briggs. Okay.
Can you roll me scuffle?
Yeah, I don't know whether I'm that good at it. I'm not too.
I rolled you contested scuffle.
Right, I'm re-rolling. No. Can I re-roll that? Can I burn literally?
So that would be 4 if you want to reroll every one of them.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm taking my resolve down to 0. I'm going feral anyway as this is going, because that will burn me down to 6 max.
Okay,
And then
so
And what does my current become?
You would. What's your total resolve right now?
6.
You would now have 5 resolve, and it would heal like to full. However, you're also gonna have to roll for a trauma.
I'll do that.
So roll 2d6.
Okay. So do I do that before I push my roll? Before I redo mine?
You would resolve everything and then do this. So sorry.
Right. Let me resolve this then. I'm sorry, guys, because I'm taking up a lot of the.
No, this is awesome.
Okay, yeah.
Go big or go home.
Okay. Sorry about this. Right. Let me do my.
Stop apologizing, Tim, and roll the dice.
I want to see rabies.
Yeah!
I got 1 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a bite in.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Yes.
contested. It's contested though, right? You got 1 6, so it's not a. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So in that instance, Aaron, both people do damage, right? Or
So question, they're both attacking?
yes.
Okay.
Well, so the revenant, sees that an attack is imminent and is prepared to fight back.
So basically the Revenant's thing would have happened afterward. You would only roll currently if the Revenant was blocking, which you can do out of turn order. But essentially, Boogie would attack. His attack is successful. We would go through calculating that, and then with the trauma that Boogie
Do I
incurs.
roll my trauma?
Is, and then the Revenant would get together. So, Boogie would deal 1 damage, because he's unarmed. And then you rolled a 1 and a 3. That's 4. You've got anxiety.
Fuck yeah!
You have
Why did it take
you have minus
my God.
1 to wit and empathy rolls.
So I've got. So I don't. So I'm getting less empathic. I'm less of an empath than I was previously.
Yes, so under your trauma injuries, that's what you would put. Your
I'm
anxiety
actually
is
just becoming a dog right now. That's what's happening to me.
exactly.
All right. Thank you.
You
Minus 2
don't
is
have your thunder jacket. That's the problem.
No.
Okay, so you bite square into the shoulder of this revenant because that was the first place that you could make contact with, as this person yells and releases the lantern using their free arm. They go and they try to whack you directly into the face to get you to let go. Using that roll prior, we'll say that it does make contact. This is also unarmed, so also 1 damage.
So that's my life. That's my life force, right?
That is your life force, yes. So Sally, you are hearing this scuffle happening. You are hearing people talking to each other. You're hearing Robert growling. You're hearing now what sounds like an argument turned into a fist fight happening on the other side of the room. What is Sally doing? What's going through her head?
Well, I have an idea, and it's a bad one. So I'm
Let's
not
hear it.
gonna. I'm not gonna do the bad idea because that'll. I'll do the bad idea if they break the door down. But are they still? I mean, if they stop futzing with the door, I'll go help. But what we don't need is whatever the hell's going on in there, and whatever is going on behind me.
Let me. The way I want to leave it up to chance.
Yeah.
I get it.
This Thanatos guild member only has a wits of 2. I think if they get any successes, they're gonna try for the door. But if they get no successes, they'll be like, "Oh, this is somebody else's issue. I'll tell somebody else."
Huzzah!
Okay. So you hear the Thanatos member behind you. Try the door one last time and says, "Ah, the door's fucking stuck." Hey, Hey! You hear him kind of walk off in a direction, kind of feet stomping on the ground, trying to get somebody's attention somewhere else.
Doesn't make me want to leave the door if more people are coming. Okay. I'm gonna take some of these crates and boxes and rubbish and put it up against the door.
Okay.
In my stead.
Okay.
Well, my bad idea is irrelevant now. My bad idea involved hiding and going, help, help, and letting them, deal with the problem, but that's not gonna happen. So
That's very funny, though.
it would have been cute, I guess. Well, okay, so what I heard was 2 separate fights.
Yeah, you're hearing a full-on scuffle happening on one side of the room, and then a heated argument on the other.
I'll go with the scuffle is.
Okay.
I'm better in a scuffle than I am in an argument.
Sally, you go and you shove a bunch of shit in front of the door, thinking that it is sufficient enough to kind of block anybody from coming in. You go as you are watching towards the other side of the room near where Boogie is, and you see a shaken hellhound kind of debating on what to do in front of you. You see Boogie foaming at the mouth, latched down, teeth inside of the arm of the Revenant, and the Revenant just kind of punching Boogie in the head. What do you do?
Okay, is Boogie attached to the Revenant?
Yes, by the bow.
Okay. Well, do I see the lantern?
So, you do see the lantern, but it is underneath Boogie at this point. You can, from what is around and everything kind of being positioned where the Revenant's arm is, you're a smart person. You can deduce that the Revenant probably had the lantern, and Boogie is trying to prevent the person from taking the lantern. So it's underneath Boogie right now.
What? You can't take my lantern. Do you know how expensive it is to heal every single undead and fucking dead? It's cost an arm and a leg, and that's my fucking lantern money. And I guess I'm gonna cut the arm off that Boogie's got his little jaws on.
Okay.
If I can get it off, I can get them separated.
Okay, so you lunge in with your bone saw.
I did promise I wouldn't use a bone saw as a weapon, so I've got a knife.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack.
Okay.
So, real
I
quick,
also?
you are aiming, yes, for his arm.
Right, I'm going for the. Is it gonna are you gonna make me roll a bad roll?
No, you would. I
No,
mean,
it's 'cause
you
you
would lose the
actually-
bonus from your weapon specifically.
Oh, okay.
We can say it flavor-wise, you're going for his arm, but then there would be no mechanical benefit. If you're actually aiming for his arm and you get him to have a critical injury, then you can just say his arm fell off. That's the benefit there.
So don't add the +1 for the knife, but can I still put my legs into it and get a +2?
Did you what's it say specifically?
It says sacrifice your movement to add +2 to scuffle.
In this specific scenario, I would say no, because you had to move to get here.
Okay.
But next round, if you're not moving, then absolutely.
Okay. All right. So regular. So that would be my scuffle.
God damn.
All right. So
That's mine.
seeing you're in, seeing that this hellhound is kind of too scared to intervene on the side, you go and you squeeze yourself into this cramped aisle, and you are stabbing your knife into this person's arm, trying to detach it with the precision of a surgeon. How much damage does your knife do? 2? Okay. So that would be 3 damage altogether, correct, Aaron? Okay. Damn. So
Can I have it?
the arm, this person, yeah, fuck it. The arm comes off.
It's
He's
coming
only
in
got
my
one health
collection.
left. Let's make it mean something. You go and you are able to, right above where Boogie is attached, go and slice through with your knife. The bones of the undead are different depending on which one you're working on.
That's
And
why I want it.
You've helped quite a few revenants in your time. You've helped patch up Terry whenever something goes wrong in his shop. And so you know exactly where to further dig your knife in very quickly to kind of pop the arm out.
The soft sponge of the joint cushion is not the same when you're dead.
Yeah. Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't eat food on top of that computer tower.
Does this arm come off in my mouth?
Yeah. So you are kind of like almost launched back. Yeah.
You let that go. I want that.
What do you have?
Yeah.
What's your about?
Drop it.
Drop it. You see Sally like taking a quick beat to look into Boogie's eyes. You see that like Boogie is definitely not himself right now. He appears to be somewhat shaken. You can't tell if it's because of this whole experience, but it reminds you of like a scared animal.
Where is my rolled up newspaper when I need it?
And yet my
Yeah.
tail is wagging.
Ah!
I just mixed emotions right now.
The ears are
Brain
kind of like
damage.
back slightly. Yeah.
Naughty.
Robert, so what were you doing?
So hearing that things are going wrong, I told him I'd fucking vent him if anything happened. I'm gonna start blasting.
Give me a roll. Give me an attack.
Okay, hold on. This is the like one thing that I built myself to do, so I need a second to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so starting off with 8 dice, plus 2 for my revolver is 10 dice. I was aiming at him, and because I have the special aim bonus from Mike, that is 13 dice. And this is my first attack made in the combat. I'm gonna spend 2 resolve, which will let me add my quick draw. So that's gonna be 19 dice I'm rolling.
None of them are gonna hit.
Shh, don't be mean to me,
I'm taking
please.
that good off you.
Wait, hold on.
I
need to
think
make
it's
sure.
gonna be all 6s.
Oops, all 6s. 19 6s.
Whoops, I succeeded.
Oh, excuse me. It's 16. I accidentally added too many dice. It's not 19. My bad. Just needed to be honest. Okay, here we go. Please. Oh! Oh, I'm not done.
Oh.
I'm not done. I am gonna spend a resolve to reroll every dice, which means I will spend 3 total resolve. I am at 1 resolve right now. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dice. I am re-rolling. Fuck you, dice. At least I got 1 more. All right.
Don't
So
want to do it.
Okay, so
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
my damage is 2. I am using a silver bullet, so it is now 3, and it will inflict a critical life force of damage to him. And then on top of that, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total damage.
Okay, so you take him fully down and also do a critical injury.
Yeah.
So you have taken down, you've essentially given him 2 critical injuries because you have fully taken him down and then also used a Bane against him. So,
Fucked Williams, you bitch.
where do you shoot him?
I mean, I was pointing straight at his fucking head. But if I'm comfortable not like having an aim effect, because I didn't say I was aiming.
Oh, you're good. I mean, I just wanted to cross T's and dot I's. So, Williams essentially drops to the ground, struggling, holding his face. He's the least silent he's ever been in his whole life as he screams. And half of his skull has been sort of shattered and turned into dust. So he would roll 2 physical critical injuries.
Correct.
So it is a 9 and a 5.
A 9 and a 5.
So he has a severed arm. So you were. So.
There's a lot of arms getting lost here.
So we'll
I
say.
want it. Save it for me.
So we'll say for flavor, he notices you say that, and then he goes to try to defend himself, but the bullet just completely kind of shatters both his face and arm, and from the funny bone, because it ain't so funny no more, just kind of goes and gets destroyed, essentially blown off, and whatever is left falls to the ground.
He's still inches away from me, right?
So he's still very, very close to you, yes. But then also he has a broken hand. So the hand,
Terry Williams beat down.
We'll say that what makes the most sense is on
Here comes
the
Terry
severed
with the
arm,
metal chair.
the hand that was also there. It's just also destroyed.
Shattered. Absolutely.
Yeah. So just entirely, his forearm and hand are just gone. So, Terry, I would like you to roll me quick draw, because the zombie that is near you is also going to roll for agility, and we're going to see who can act first.
Gotcha.
So, the zombie has 1 success.
I'm guessing we cancel each other.
So in initiative, ties go to the undead and then the player in order. So because you're both undead, it would just go to you as a player.
So I'll resolve myself some stress occasionally since I have a ton of that energy.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that worked.
Hey.
Alright, that's 2 successes, so you do indeed go first. It's a very stressful situation. What is Terry doing?
Essentially, the guy that had the gun aimed at me is down. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and immediately shoot the zombie.
Okay.
I don't know if I have enough of a maneuver to get my other gun and pick up the gun that's falling and shoot the next one with me.
Rapid action is something you can do to draw a weapon. You wouldn't be able to shoot with both of your weapons, though.
Gotcha. No, then I'll just shoot the one I have on here. All trust and reliable. And then another thing is that gun that I'll be shooting is the handgun that I finished crafting.
You get a bonus to that, don't you? For being
I get a lot of bonuses.
a good little guy who makes stuff.
I'm a cool little guy who makes guns.
That's why they call him Tinker and Terry.
So, Aaron, really quickly, for the people at home, while Terry is calculating how many dice he rolls, what happens to characters when they go down on critical life force besides taking the critical injury? What happens?
So when you lose all your life force, your basic life force, you start taking critical injuries. When you take critical life force, that is basically the equivalent of getting close to death. You only ever have 3 critical life force. No matter how much damage something does, if it's a Bane, it will only deal 1 critical life force of damage. So you will always have to, at the very minimum, unless an undead is really tough, apply 3 instances of a Bane to an undead. So you can't end them with just 1 silver bullet unless they're exceptionally weak to silver. And you can't just end them hitting them one time with a finger. You're almost always going to have to do at least 3 times.
Okay. Terry, how many dice are you rolling?
So I'll be rolling 7 plus 1 with my ability, which would be 8 total.
Nice!
God damn!
Thank you.
All right. So how much? What are you using to attack again? Your gun?
I have the gun that I made. I didn't really get the stats on it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
So is it a revolver style weapon?
Yeah, pretty much.
You would have 2 base damage.
Awesome. Okay, same for you. For
So it's doing 2, 3, 4, 5 damage total.
Wow.
The rifle has base 3 damage. I think you're mixing up the bonus dice.
Thank you. Okay, I got you now.
Okay.
That is wild, though.
No, that was a really fucking solid roll, dude. Roll 20 said fuck these NPCs in particular.
Yeah, no, like we've been struggling the whole time, and they're like, "All right, it's finally time. Here you go, guys."
This is what we're here for.
No.
Alright, so Terry, you go and you just unload into this huge guy that is right by you. You bring him down. He's looking real hurt. There are chunks kind of like blown off of him. But he is still up and he is still going. He is going to attempt to attack you as well, seeing as he was going to go for Roberts, but you're more of an immediate threat right now. And he is actually just going to so for Scuffle, that's just close range fighting, correct? Aaron? Okay. So he is rolling 8 dice against you. Okay. So he only makes contact. He does make contact. He has a giant club that he goes and he cracks over your head. You take 1 damage.
No, that's not the worst of things.
Oh, I should have done this. No, it's fine. No worries.
Please don't hurt me harder, please.
The zombie was confused because of all the damage from the gun blast.
Yeah. No, he wasn't thinking. He was just going. You know,
Acting on instinct.
He go bonk.
Silence is like on the ground with his face. He goes and he tries to grab for his gun. Terry, did you say you took his gun or no? Did we decide that
I wanted
happened?
to grab for his gun. I don't know if I can do it in the same actions.
Okay.
So if I can, I'd go for it.
Okay. We're gonna say this is contested because we love tension.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna need quick draw.
That should be 1d6 left.
Damn, D7s. How'd you get those?
Yeah,
Cash just dropped. There's new dice shapes now.
the luckiest dice pool in the world. Alright. Oh, that's terrible.
All right, well, hold
That was
on, buddy.
revenge.
Hold on. Here's the thought, right? This is your goal, right?
Can I
Now-
apply revenge for this?
No, not revenge. It would be like goal oriented, wouldn't it? Or what does revenge do
yeah.
exactly? I
It
actually-
allows me to put +3 on anything that's stopping me from getting to my goal. Oh, but that's damage. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
When I attack somebody. I guess I could have used that initially when I attacked, which I should have. My bad.
Well, you
That's
still
all
have your goal oriented ability, though, don't you? Where you
I can
reroll
re-roll
stuff?
for 3.
Silence is also going to spend a resolve and re-roll his dice as well. So 1, 2,
I'll re-roll
4.
only 4. Yep, that's funny.
He only gets 1 success.
Oh my god. Wait, why
Did
did
I
you
re-roll
roll?
that?
Oh yeah, that's okay.
So unfortunately, your D7 roll does not count. We're just counting the D6s.
Oh, right.
And
My
that is failures. So as you go to, like, you've done this immense amount of damage to this zombie who takes a moment for you, like, reaching for the gun, to then crack you over the skull. You are kind of like dropped to your knees really quickly as you see Silence grab his gun really, really quickly and point it directly at you.
Oh no.
Oh no! Silence is going to fire very quickly. So he's not going to be aiming because we're going super duper fast. So he gets 2, 5. I'm rolling agility, correct, Aaron?
Yep.
Okay, so he's rolling 10 dice.
God
If I did math. If I did the math.
Ooh.
So his rifle does 3 damage, so please take 4 damage. Let's carry you are met with the barrel of Silence's rifle as you are kind of like blown back, slamming up against the shelving unit, having just taken a blow to the head and now another one right to like kind of the sternum. Sally and Boogie, we're gonna move on to you really quick. You start to, as the scuffle is going on, does anybody go for the lamp?
Bring me the lamp.
I want to kill this guy first, and then
You want to? Okay.
I've forgotten about the lamp.
I didn't even know the lamp.
Well, you've forgotten about the lamp. Excellent. Great.
I'm here for revenge.
All right. As you two are getting ready, you feel underneath your feet a rumbling begin to occur. You think they've possibly started the process of trying to cave in this place.
Okay. Yep. Good. Great. Okay.
I forgot about that detail.
What would you like to do?
Great.
How are you handling this?
No.
I'm probably gonna. I mean, I'm in full dog mode. I'm probably just gonna start yelping and run.
Oh shit!
Okay.
God damn it, Boogie.
Okay.
I'm slowly coming back into boogie mode when I get scared.
And you're boogieing away.
Well,
Okay.
I'm left alone with 2 monsters and a cave-in and the lamp.
No, I'm gonna run behind
It's just
you.
like Aladdin.
So are you running behind Sally for cover? Is that where you're?
Yeah.
Where are you running?
I'm gonna run behind Sally, but to the side of her and like just do my tough guy leading from the back.
Okay.
Sally, what are you doing?
Well, the rumble has distracted me from murder. So I would take the lamp and just sort of... Can we fight once we're not getting crushed by a whole mountain?
Honestly, like I was trying to get there. I really was earlier.
Yeah, like that is like a very fair question. I think the armless revenant and the shaken hellhound like look at each other and you see kind of like that one meme of like the white woman who's like surrounded by math equations, like trying to like do it in her head really, really quickly, and like both of them kind of like take a second, like a beat to look at each other and then look at you, and they just start like barreling past you to like get out.
No camaraderie among monsters.
That's a yes in my book.
They're helping each other escape, essentially.
Fine, whatever. Is there only one way out? Is this a dead end?
This you on your travels, because you guys got here so quickly, you know for sure of the way out. This does, because this is a storage room, it appears, and it's like supposed to be, you know, full of really dangerous stuff. There is only one way in.
Okay.
But
so
once you get into the caves, there are multiple ways to kind of get out.
Okay, so here's what's gotta happen. Cause I am slow and big, so I'm gonna Boogie. Listen up. Hey, you look at me.
Boogie's looking at you. You got Boogie's
Right.
attention.
Okay. I'm gonna hand him the lantern. Put that in your fucking mouth. Open your fucking mouth and put it in your mouth. Thank
Out
you.
of context
Okay.
clips.
Here's what's about to happen. You're about to haul ass and leave, and I will follow you however fast I am able to. Go.
Okay, I'm running with the lantern.
You're running.
Yep.
I'm being a
Where are
good
you
boy.
running? Are you running like directly out? So as you like, you nod and you start to like scamper off. You see the Hellhound and the Revenant, who now has one less arm, trying his best to like move the crates and things that are in front of the door to like, it has slowed them down. So they're kind of doing the work for you of like getting the fuck out of this room. They're shoving shit to either side. I want to do this just for shits and giggles because this guy's already kind of having a bad day.
Oh,
I mean, I still got some Bernie powers as well going on at the same
Okay.
time. I can just do a get the fuck out of my way and burn somebody as well if I want to.
This is also true, which might be
We're trying to
useful
be
for
friends
later.
right now.
So
No, we're not.
the one Revenant goes and like yanks the door open. It almost kind of like falls into him and crushes him, but he's able to kind of shimmy his way out before the door just completely like falls inward. On the other side, you see a Thanatos Guild member with like a ring of keys, just kind of like deer in headlights, like looking out into the room, to which you see Boogie as you are entering. The other Hellhound start to kind of like flare up, fire and sparks bursting from his back and neck as he lunges and bites face to face in mouth of this Thanatos member and just starts
He's
to kind of
giving
like
him a kiss.
to like go and like shake him like a terrier with a rat.
Right.
What a
this
specific
character's not so bad. Those
description.
hellhounds got to stick together unless we're fighting. I'm just going to try and run past everything. I'm just going to try and get the hell past.
Okay.
Get out of dodge. Get out. Leave everybody behind. I'm really
me
sorry,
a-
Sally.
No,
Do
this
me-
is the plan.
Okay. I am going to need some rolls for you then, Boogie. Aaron, remind me, does his anxiety do anything? It's just the buffs to wits and empathy? Or the debuffs
The
to
debuff
wits and
is to
empathy.
wits and empathy. So
Excellent,
if he's
okay.
quick drawing right now, then he's fine.
He is quick drawing, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Hence cowering behind Sally before. I was anxious as shit in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Your job is to
So what am I
live.
do? What would you like me to do? Quick draw, yeah?
Yes, please.
You think as a dancer?
Well, you went for the suave side of the. God damn.
Excellent. You
Fine.
go.
Nice.
It's no problem. You are 100% in dog mode. You are on all fours. You go and you bound over this hellhound, just like gnawing at this Thanatos member's face. It screams muffled, screaming into the mouth of the hellhound. As you run past, you kind of like skid and drift around a corner and kind of Scooby-Doo run. You're in the air
My
for
God.
like a few seconds. As you go and you bolt down the hallway. Roberts and Terry, you hear behind you what sounds like crashing and like wood cracking, and then a scream. What are you guys doing right now? You still have Silence, who has really harmed Terry, sort of trying to like use his rifle to pick himself back up, and you still have the big zombie that is in your path as well.
I would like really quick, I'd be trying to find them now that I've secured the
Yes.
lantern.
Okay. And we'll say that you see, after you hear all of this sound, Sally runs into the aisle. And Sally, the scene that you see is Terry's on the ground, pressed up against. He is very wounded. He has like holes inside of him. There's a skeleton who is like holding his face, but also holding a gun. Half of his skull is completely shattered, and he's missing most of his arm. You see a zombie who is also like pretty full of holes with a giant club, raising it, getting ready to strike somebody. And you see Roberts with his like the biggest smile on his fucking face that you have ever seen.
I finally look happy.
Yes. This is the scene that you see. Roberts, what are you doing?
Terry's trying to get up. Not Terry. William's trying to get up.
Correct.
I am going to flip the gun in my hand, and I'm gonna hiss at him. You're not even worth the fucking silver. And I'm gonna pistol whip him. Which would be blunt damage, which is also a skeletal bane. Now, because I knew for dramatic purposes that I would be beating this motherfucker to death, I put your legs in it on my character. So I'm not moving, and I am going to be rolling 5 dice instead of just 3. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Yum, 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 yum. I am going to break myself by spending a resolve to re-roll 2 of those dice. Ooh, delicious. So that's gonna be 2 damage, which will give him another critical wound, or excuse me, critical injury. And because it is a blunt instrument that I am hurting him with, that is also a critical life force.
Okay.
I will now roll for my trauma real quick because
Yes,
it's
trauma. 6. You are phobic. Wow.
Join the broken.
Goddamn. So I gain a fear of the thing that broke me. Am I now afraid of my own violence?
Yeah,
I
you
thought
are.
about to
You
be
are
afraid
afraid.
of Silent William.
You finally, you have a moment as you go, and the butt of your gun crashes in the rest of the top of his skull, and you sit there for a second, and from as Williams like goes down and looks up kind of weakly back at you, you see a flash of he goes to scream, and the scream drifts off, brings you back to the memory of your daughter's final moments, a really guttural scream as she's looking directly to you on the funeral pyre. And you see the same very primal fear that she had in her eyes in Silence's eyes, as you recognize the anger, the hatred, the vitriol that you have held in your heart for so long has put you into a similar situation that Silence was in when he was the one who tied your daughter to the stake. And for a split second, you have become the very thing that you've been trying to fight against.
I'm gonna sit here quietly in contemplation. What's
Terry,
his
what are you
critical
doing?
injury? Hold on, what's his critical injury?
Oh, yes. So sorry. 3. It is blood blinding.
So mechanically, it reduces his eagle eye and sharpshooter.
We're gonna say the wound has cracked in the other part of his eye, and because one was blown off, the other one has been cracked in. He can no longer see.
That's devious. Thank you.
Jerry, what are you up to? It kind of hurt. You're hurt.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, but this is gun freely available, so I can just blast the zombie and hopefully not die.
Yeah, dude, let's run it.
Well, let's do it. I'm
Shot.
assuming he's not gonna contest me anymore against this gun.
Yeah, he's looking real hurt.
A little
bit. All right, yeah, no, this fucking guy This guy is just fucking goes down. You take a second and you notice that he is just very preoccupied with the fact that like his boss is like just dying in front of him very violently, and you go and you know exactly where to shoot. You take a aim act, like you probably don't aim, but for flavor wise we'll say like you aim exactly for his head.
You didn't take your rapid action, did you, Mike?
No.
Oh,
Then
so if
yeah,
you would
we
like
can
to
say
aim.
aim.
So do you want to?
Okay.
That would also add to his dice pool, correct?
Not if he's aiming for the head. If you're aiming for a specific body part, you lose the bonus that you get from aiming.
That is fair. Would you like to aim for the head?
That works for me.
Cool, because that's also a bane for him. So you go and you drop this guy. He, yet another hole has imploded onto his body. And he goes and he kind of like slumps to the ground really quick. The rest of his body starts to sort of like twitch, and you see bodily fluids begin to kind of like ooze out of his and fizzle from the hole that you have made in his head. Sally, this is the scene that you were looking at. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go fix Terry. I can't. They need to get out of here. I can't run that fast. So I'm gonna go and fix him.
As you go and you run, you start to feel more rumbles, at which Terry, you are fully on the ground. Roberts, you also feel this as the room begins to sort of like shift ever so slightly, and there is just the very now prominent, consistent rumble underneath your bodies.
Okay.
Sally, roll me medical. Right?
Yep. Hang on. I gotta figure out how to. I forgot how to do this. I can do it. I figured it out. Okay. All right. It's okay. You're fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna push it because I can push it for free. So that's
Nice.
2. Is that enough? I can push it again for regular cost.
You cannot push.
Okay.
Unless it's. Do you
Wait,
have
it
a thing
does.
that lets you push multiple times?
Yeah, push a second time for regular cost.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna push again.
I forgot I did that.
Yeah, I'm gonna push again. So that's 4. It doesn't help. But 2.
That has helped enough.
You're okay. You're
So
okay.
that gives him
Get the
back
fuck up.
2 health, Aaron?
Yes, he would get back 2 markers.
Alright, above half.
Okay.
All right, y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. I'll follow you.
Alright. If I can have everybody pretty please make quick draw checks for me. Roberts and Terry, you do not see Boogie at all. He is out of sight.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
What did you want us to roll?
Quick draw, please.
Do I need to
Holy
roll this as
shit,
well?
Mike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push
I'm
it.
not doing alright. I'm not doing pretty okay.
I'm gonna
Excellent.
spend 2 and push both.
Oh my god.
It's no woes though.
Mike,
I can
you
reroll
should
2.
you should probably do as much as you.
Mike,
Wait.
you should probably
How much
reroll.
resolve do you have? How much resolve do you have?
Well, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm doing it. You're. Man,
Well,
I can reroll 1.
So, Mike, the reason I asked how much resolve you had is you could have rerolled those ones as well if you spend more resolve.
I'm at 3 at the moment, so I can't use too much of it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Roberts, I
say
still need you to roll.
no. He's not going. He's stuck in this moment. So I will have to figure out what he's doing in a minute, but he would not hear you in that moment, Sally.
Okay. Sally,
Not
are
like any of us got out either.
well, you are trying your best, but you are being met with other Thanatos members also like kind of running out. You hearing explosions on the back. They're noticing you and like going back and forth. Some of them kind of like turn around to stop you. Boogie, you're
Figure it
also
out later.
being stopped. The Hellhound and the Revenant from the other crew are behind you and Terry. And you all look at each other kind of with the understanding that like you will need everybody's help to get out of this. So you have two people who are right now temporarily on your side to kind of work your way out. I'm gonna say this is Aaron. This would probably be considered a chase, correct?
Sure. Yeah, we can say that.
We'll show off another mechanic really quickly because we've reached our 2-hour mark. To get out of here, because of those rolls, and you are not able to move fast enough, that is attracting the attention of more Thanatos Guild members who are working on blowing up the rest of the mine shaft and noticing you running around where you're not supposed to be. Boogie, you are ahead of everybody. Terry, you are really kind of lagging behind with all of those woes that you rolled. But you do have those other two characters that I am adding to your whole dice pool to kind of even things out. So there are two primary parties. The group is going to be the runner. The Thanatos members are going to be the pursuers. How this is going to go is it's played out like rounds. There's no initiative. It's going to be you guys go, and then they go. As the runners, there are different maneuvers that you're going to be choosing to try and get through this situation as quickly as possible. You're going to choose, I'm going to tell you what ones you're choosing. For flavor purposes, I'm not going to look at roll 20. So you guys can use the text chat for which one you want to do collectively. So this is so essentially how Aaron has this written is participants pick one maneuver each round, chosen in secret and then revealed.
So because we are a group, we're not picking different stuff.
We're not doing this. Okay, I lied to you. Just kidding.
So multiple participants is a much more complicated way to run the scene. We are one group. We will pick one action together, and whoever has the best dice pool among us will roll for that action. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for runners, it is flee. So fleeing, you roll quick draw. You can hide, which is sneak. You can block, which is brawn. So the zombie is still slumped to the side, and silence is also nearby you. So it's just you three left in the room. So you're fleeing, is what I heard.
Seems like the only option because the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. So who has the best quick draw?
6.
You have a 6? Okay. So that would be Terry for this roll. So Terry would be rolling.
And I've been rolling so great as of late.
Yeah.
You can do it, Terry. Don't get us killed now.
I believe in you.
Good boy.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. So the Thanatos is only rolling 3, so will increase or decrease by 1 range category. So Aaron, can you work me through this really quick?
Right. So because
We don't have too much time, so.
because we are the fleeing group, we're getting closer to getting out. The range between the pursuer would increase. We're getting away from them.
Okay. So successful. You all are able to evade as quickly as you can. The pursuers are going to attempt to cut you off. So Terry, this would be, let's see, this would be quick draw again because you have the highest quick draw, and the Thanatos is going to be rolling drift.
God damn. Fuck yeah, Terry.
So you do succeed in that regard. We're gonna do one more round to see if you guys can clear out. Terry, go ahead and roll me a quick draw one more time. That is a success. Terry, you found your feet again. What Sally has done to kind of help you get back on your feet is starting to take effect. Sally, you are running through, you have a mission. There is a lot happening. And Boogie, you are single-mindedly kind of balancing. There were a couple times where you got kind of like pushed out of the way, but you're able to nimbly dance around these Thanatos members as they try to prevent you from going forward. You burst from the mouth of the minecraft, quickly followed by Sally and Terry, and then the two other members of the Arcadian crew that are by you. They run off in the opposite direction of your mounts. Boogie, you notice that Robert is not with these other two. Robert. Okay. You feel the rumbling grow from underneath your feet. Pieces of the ceiling start to fall and crack as you are being covered in dust. What is going through his head right now? As Silence is clearly trying his best to cling on to the last little bit of unlife that is just not there. And the zombie that is by is starting to sort of stir again.
Roberts can't understand how to forgive at this point. So much of him is wrapped up in hating this man.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna make a grit check. I want you to set the difficulty based on how likely you think that Roberts could choose to let go of this.
Let go of his anger?
To let go of killing Williams. If I succeed, he'll realize his mistake and he'll try and escape.
Mm-hmm.
If I fail, I'm gonna make sure that Williams doesn't leave.
And how many dice are you rolling for grit? 5. 3 feels too mean, but you will need 2 successes to snap out of it.
I will spend resolve for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll all of them. Nope. Roberts.
You are in a state of shock. For the first time in a very long time, you remember what adrenaline is. You are glued to the ground, seething. If you could breathe, your breath would be hot and steaming out of your mouth, and your blood would be boiling. But as you are right now, as this thing that you have become, that you have lived for so long, single-mindedly with but one mission that is right in front of you, as Silence is looking at you, meeting your gaze, Um,
Having failed
yeah.
and feeling all that, right before I try to hit him one more time, I'm gonna scream at him, "Why is it so cold?"
Why is it so cold? Is that what you said?
I'm feeling rage. My blood should be rushing. I should feel the heat of this hatred, but there's nothing there. Why is it so cold?
As you bring the as you bring your gun down on to Roberts, the last thing that he tells you in his final moments, as he gives you one last skeletal smile, teeth falling and crashing out, dust from the ceiling and debris and rock falling all around you, landing inside of the new holes that are in his skull. He says, "Yeah, the hell sure is hot," and you crush the rest of his skull as he completely shatters and falls apart. The undead corrupted magic that laced his body together dissipates, and every single bone in his body detaches from the rest of them. He is rendered completely immobile. Silent Williams has finally, for the last time, spoken and remains silent. The zombie that is nearby comes to, sees this happening, and goes to attack you.
I'm not gonna stop him. For narrative purposes, he gets to do whatever he wants to me.
Okay. That is going to be 8 dice. He is going to spend resolve to re-roll the rest of those that are not 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only does 1 damage with his club, but it is blunt.
Yep. So it's critical life force.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus just 4 damage plus a critical life force.
Yep.
You said you don't stop him?
No, for the purposes of the narrative, I'm done. Roberts is broken and he can't bring himself to care anymore.
The zombie will raise his club one last time. And again, spend resolve to try to take you out as much as he can. So that is another 4.
He still has not physically broken me, but now I have 2 critical life force.
We will really quickly head to the rest of the group. What are you all doing?
From the outside, we wait, but it doesn't seem like he's coming, and I turn to Terry and I say, "We can't let the Thanatos get out of this cave that was following us. I need you to blow it up. And I know he won't get out, but I can't. I think it's rad if his brother does it."
We'll make sure nobody gets out of there. And I'm assuming there's enough explosives that I can probably start defending.
Oh yeah, and there's that cart that you saw when you first were entering in as well. So if you needed more, you can very easily go get more.
I go there. I start to just line up everything that I can with what we have as fast as possible, without, of course, dropping anything to explode.
Boogie, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, continue.
You're good. I looked them over. I said, you two are ready. You can go.
I'm staying. You're still hurt. I'm not going back without more people.
It's like you
Boogie.
said, we gotta make sure none come out.
Mhm. Boogie, you have the lantern. It is freezing to the touch.
I'm kind of just, yeah, I'm studying the distance now. I've kind of slowed down to a padding walk, and then I've turned around and seen everybody. So I'm going to start walking back towards everybody with the lantern in my mouth.
You did a good job. That was really good.
I'm just going to put the lantern down, and I'm going to go, where's Roberts?
He didn't make it, hun.
We were just starting to become friends.
Roberts, please take 4 more damage for me.
That's the 3rd hit, right?
Yep.
He's dead.
What the zombie sees as he brings his club back down onto your skull is a man who had been broken for so long, held together merely by duct tape, begins to dissipate. Your whole body begins to splinter and break as the damage done to your skull sends a white, hot pain coursing through the marrow of your bones. It blinds you. There is nothing but white. And then everything goes dark.
On the outside, I want to pick up the lantern and hold it in my hands. And I don't know how it works. And I tell it I don't believe in you or a soul. But they said that you can hold a soul forever. So if you could find my friend and just keep him safe until we find him a body or a bone pal or something, you could do that for me and I'd believe in you and magic and all that bullshit. Please?
You see the soul flame that is in this lamp start to kind of flicker in and out. It begins to sort of sputter. It's blue and orange and green begin to become more and more muted into a one last hot white flame, and then it goes out. Sally, because this is a beautiful moment, I would like you to roll me. I'm gonna let you choose. What is going through Sally's head in this moment? How does Sally will the soul of Roberts into this thing?
Will you be nice to me and let me roll my empathy and my medicine for believing that maybe if I can heal a body, I can heal a spirit?
Yeah.
Is there any way I could give them the rose by chance?
Yeah. So Sally, you see Terry kind of like take out this thing, and he gives you the lowdown. You can either prick your finger for a temporary additional dice, or you can eat it right here and now, suffer resolve damage, and then gain a permanent bonus to your empathy.
I'm a zombie. All we do is eat, and I'll eat it.
Excellent.
He doesn't even finish, and she's just like,
I'll eat
This
it.
thing can.
Excellent.
Okay, so that's 10 deaths for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best I can do. And I got a little resolve left in case I need it.
And then once you're done, I need you to roll 2d6 for me to see what trauma you take as well.
Okay.
We love trauma.
I didn't break, but does eating it take a trauma?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
So essentially, what it does is it does break you, which is why you lose.
Oh, okay. I
maximum
understand.
resolve.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that enough? Do I need more? You didn't tell me how many I needed.
Please.
I'll push again.
Yeah. Go ahead, push for me.
Okay. I'll fucking spend another one. Fuck.
Do it. Let's go!
And I can push again if I need to.
I'm gonna say 4 is good enough.
I'll believe it. I'll believe I can do. I'll believe souls is real, and I'll believe that there's a spirit and an afterlife and all of that stupid nonsense. I'll believe it, please. Please.
Roberts, what is your favorite color?
When he had one, it was blue. It was the color of his daughter's eyes.
Sally, you see a knob on the bottom part of the lantern, and you begin to turn it, trying to give it more oil so the fire can catch.
Just find him. It's okay. I'll give you as much energy as you need.
And as if a match was struck, a pale cerulean flame begins to grow forth. It is very subtle. It is very small at first. You turn the knob a little bit more, and the flame begins to grow and flicker. It sputters for a while, it seemingly not being able to quite catch. And you give it one last well wish, and the flame dips in one direction, dips in another, and then begins to even itself out and maintains a consistent cerulean flame in the center.
Okay. That looks
From over top, as your eyes kind of like look into this flame, you notice a shadow off into the distance. It is a silhouette of a person, just around, kind of gives you a nod, walks behind a tree, and does not come out.
okay. It's fine. Terry, push.
That entire thing was
It was all peaked. That's fine. I'm very excited. Okay, that's fine. I believe it. I believe everything about that. Terry, I think it's fine. Go blow that shit up, please.
Terry giving one final engineering roll. Boogie, if you would also like to add some fire to this, you can go ahead and roll me some magic if you would like.
Engineering's my thing, dude.
I got to touch things to burn them, but I guess I could go and burn a fuse somewhere.
Homie, what the fuck?
Terry.
Sometimes my thing. I will take the resolve damage. I need to make sure things blow up.
Thank you.
Okay,
Alright.
you're again with the D7. Come on.
I would say Boogie, if you want to blow up stuff, now's a good time.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Just see me fumbling at the wire. I can't get it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and try and like just literally bite one of the wires to set the fuse going. Just start like the sparks from my teeth.
Yep. So you notice that there's like 2 different boxes that have been kind of set up as like one final push. You hear the sounds of like running and screaming and like what sounds like a group of people like kind of barreling forward. Terry, you go and after fiddling with this box, you noticed that it wasn't hooked up all the way, and you very quickly finish wiring and setting everything up, which is the narrative reason for why you rolled so shit that other time. But you got it with your successes, and you're able to slam down. Boogie, you see the other box on the other side, and you do what you know best to do, and you start a fire. You bite down on the wires, and as you begin to growl, your flames begin to spark from your mouth and begin to go and follow the rest of the line of the dynamite. Everybody, really quickly, give me one last quick draw to see if Terry and Boogie can get out of the way. Sally, what are you doing in this moment?
Holding on to a lantern that I think has my friend in it. Did you want me to roll quick draw too?
I would say you're probably far enough away from this.
I'm protecting the lantern.
I would imagine that Sally is like getting the mounts ready at this point.
Yeah, I'm saying hi to my sweet Floss. Everything's fine. No one else is dying. God damn it.
Oh my god, guys.
Damn
I'm burning too. Hang on, I'm burning some stuff here. I'm literally burning stuff. I'm burning my resolve.
I'm gonna burn down this fucking studio.
Actually, if I hit 0 resolve,
oh yeah, roll your trauma real quick. I'll help you with that.
I'm going down to 3 of 6. Right, give me a second. I'm rolling all those again. Fuck off.
2d6.
Thank God I get some immunities or something from burning.
I'm finally getting used my rabbit's foot.
That's so interesting.
So Alex, this is your trauma, correct?
Yeah.
Alex, you're delusional. You're convinced that something is untrue.
You're convinced of something untrue.
Of something untrue.
Yeah.
Oh,
that makes sense.
I have the power to talk to magic artifacts. Is actual. I've got perfect control over magic artifacts.
Let's fucking go.
It was just science. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah.
The reverse
I've been
gaslighting.
promised to a magic lamp that I would believe in nonsense. So here I go.
And if you clap enough times.
If you tinkle a bell, Roberts gets his fucking wings.
I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies.
Best friend of fairy.
I'll take that 9 just because Nike, you are paranoid. You are certain that someone is out to get you.
I mean,
someone being probably the Thanatos Guild.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's hunting me as well now, aren't they? Because I did my wild thing. So we might as well have them hunting me as well.
So, did they live in this place, or did they just get toasted?
Both of you take 2 damage for me. You're caught in the blast, kind of, and singed. Yeah. With Boogie, you do only take. Well, you have like special things with fire, so we'll say that the force damage is just 1, and you don't take the fire damage.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I can't find it now on my.
You are immune to natural heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural heat. That's it. Yeah.
Mike.
So the force damage is just 1. Terry, you take 2.
Mike took a fire damage, you said? Rowan, Mike took fire damage?
I mean, it is an explosion.
That is critical life force for him. That is a bane.
Oh, it is a bane in mine.
You have 1 critical life force of damage. You're not dying right now, but that is the worst you've heard in a while.
Real big boo-boos.
You can ride on Floss, and I'll fix you up on the ride home. Don't you worry. Sally's gonna save everybody this time.
Sally okay, so you blow up this mine. From the inside, you can hear a series of explosions start to go off. You hear blood-curdling screams as the cave begins to collapse. And in probably like 10 seconds, you see rock begin to erupt out of the mouth of this mine, and the rest of it begins to close in on itself. Boulders falling and covering what used to be the entrance of this mine as the rest of you are getting onto your mounts and riding off. The sun is beginning to set in the sky, and you use the last little bit of daylight to move into the direction of Bardo's Bluff. And as you all ride off into the sunset, what is going through everybody's head right now?
God damn it! I'm still alive!
Yeah, I was like ready for Robert's little walk.
The flame in your lantern starts to like kind of flicker really, really high and like it gets really tall and then comes back down for a second.
No, I know you're excited to see us too. I know. We'll get you a body. Don't you worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
Boogie, what are you thinking? Are you coming back to your senses, kind of?
I'm coming back to my senses, but I'm keeping my eye on that lantern. There's something about that lantern and the fire in it, and something I don't understand about who I am and what I am, that I feel like the same kind of shit that's going on with that lantern would be able to explain to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go find another one of them things.
Terry, what are you thinking?
Wondering if Roberts really isn't there. If even if we could bring him back, would he want me back? Like,
It's a very angry looking flame.
I don't know what you mean. It looks delighted to me.
Anytime anybody brings attention to the flame starts to grow hotter and gets a little bit more erratic in its movement.
It's saying hi.
It's waving! I imagine Sally just like kind of like giving little finger waves like a fish in a bowl.
I'm on cloud nine. Everybody made it, and no one died, but kinda. And I'm gonna get paid to keep doing my doctrine, and everything's coming up Sally this time.
The daylight begins to break as you finally make it into Bardo's Bluff. All of you going to the sheriff's office, regaling her with the events that have happened in the past 24 hours since she has sent you off. And asks to research the lantern with you more, Sally, at some point to help you kind of figure out if it's actually Robert's in there.
It is. The lamp wouldn't lie to me.
And agrees to keep the existence of the lamp and your possession of it silent. You all are paid handsomely.
I think that Roberts would want me to have his share for my clinic.
So Robert's share is split up evenly amongst all of you. Sally, one day you get a ring at your door, and enters a armless revenant and a hellhound who come to you for assistance.
You know what's so funny is I still have that arm, so
for attaching an arm. As you help them, they tell you that they found a lot of money in that mine, and hands you $500 extra for your trouble.
Well, thank you kindly.
Boogie, after you get back, your tales of what happened that day and the triumphant victory that you all have won, you tell people of love and woe, and you spin quite a yarn, to the point where Trixie has taken a notice for how well of a story crafter you are, and essentially hires you on as the headliner every single night. You get your own room in her place, and it is lush and plush. You get all of your meals for free. People know you and stop you on the street asking for autographs, asking you to like burn your thumbprint into them, asking you for like dates and advice, and you have, become a hot commodity now. Terry, it is quite lonely I assume that Sally might share custody of the lantern with you from time to time. And you've begun to uncover more and more about this lantern, giving you a new obsession to your to kind of hone in on, because your previous obsession has been fulfilled and you saw what that did to Roberts, and it kind of brought you back to reality just a little bit. But this lantern is something that is here, that is now, and can be maintained and well kept. And you now have a new long-term project of maintaining the flame in this lantern until you're able to put whoever soul it is into a new body. And that is where we will end the adventure. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Aaron and Alex and Mike and Tim. Thank you so much for being with us. And be sure to follow Critical Hit on social media. Be sure to go to the website to learn more about Death Valley and how you can play at home. Be sure to check out the backer kit. Check out all of the cool, exciting things and the different pledge levels and what you get. There's going to be a lot of cool fucking goodies if you order this book and you support us. Thank you so much for watching, and yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Ye fucking
Yeehaw.
haw.
Yeehaw! Ah, woo!
Oh, woo.
Oh.